What's up, guys? PJ coming at you again with another episode of Chicago Bears franchise. Took a bad loss against the Patriots last week. Really close game up until the end. Offense played well, defense played well. We just couldn't make it happen at the end, and it's just lack of talent on our part. Mac Jones tore us apart, and we just couldn't make it happen. We are playing the Dallas Cowboys this week. Take a look at the division real quick. We're 2-5. We're down at the bottom, right behind the Lions. Vikings are 3-3, but the Packers are 6-1. We are the sole loss this season, which I'm going to go ahead and hold on to like a little kid's teddy bear, because at this point I got nothing else in this world. While we're getting loaded up here, we are going to take a look at the halfway point after this game, whether we win or lose, see how our league leaders are looking. I know we look back after week 4. There's no mid-season anymore with there being 17 weeks. We'll take a look after week 8, see if anybody did get traded, see who's leading the league, how we're looking, how team stats are looking, and those weekly awards again, see who had some great games out there for the NFL. We'll take a look at that stuff after this one. Before that, we got to worry about the Cowboys, and we haven't done very well this season. I think we're coming in at 2-5, so this game could turn around for us. I'm looking for 7 wins this year. I picked that season goal at the beginning of the season. It's probably a bad idea, but a little too late for that decision. Starting off on offense, the short third down. Come into Dallas, make a good impact on that first drive. We did not run the ball a ton last week. That was one of our issues. I do want to get that going this week because I feel like our offense is going to go through David Montgomery, Justin Fields, and Darnell Mooney, and starts off with Montgomery. After a playoff, we're hopping back in here in the red zone this time. See if we can't use Fields' athletic ability to help us out here. Got Komet coming along on the drag. 2 receivers running the close routes. He stopped running his route again. He's done that a couple times this season. I don't know what slider I need to fix or what's going on there, but he gives up on routes at times. Darnell Mooney. Wow, why did I throw that pass? See if we can't get this field goal kicked in. There we go, right down the middle. Take a 3-0 lead. Not a great drive on my part. Another offensive opportunity in the first quarter here. Defense seems to be standing tall against the Cowboys. Short third down. Got Komet coming across in the drag. Make the catch. A little short. Let's see if they want us to go for it. 4th and 2. They're going to make us kick. Now they prefer us to kick starting in the second quarter. We're going to go ahead and take these 3 points. Oh, just squeaked that one in there. First opportunity on defense here early in the second quarter. We got a long 3rd and 10. They're just outside the red zone. Be nice to keep them here to 3 points. Get to him. Alright. That was a bad decision, Dalton Schultz. A couple yards there. We're holding to a field goal, though. Another opportunity on offense in this first half. I feel like I'm being spoiled. Komet come down and make a catch. That was another bad pass. He hasn't moved much. He's very unathletic, it seems like, in this game. That wasn't a great decision, but still. One more. Let's try it again here in the second quarter. See if we can't actually get some points on the board. Oh, Komet's wide open that time. Nice play. Nice route. Fields is having a solid game. 10 for 18 with 107 yards. They didn't give me another chance, so we are going to be kicking a field goal. Try going up 6 here. Nope, that's not going in. No way. Yep, I shanked that one. Oh, I got to see what happened there. Look at our quick turnover. Is it Dak Prescott throwing an interception? Let's see who took it from him. Jalen Johnson with a big interception on Dak Prescott there after he missed a field goal, giving us a chance to actually put some points on the board. A couple timeouts. We're going to go ahead and start off with a run. A little RPO action here against the Cowboys. Just hand the ball off to him. Montgomery picks up a couple yards. We'll call it timeout. Jalen Johnson with back-to-back games with interception. We got to take advantage of it here. I can't just give up on it. Up the middle. Oh, he broke off that block really well. Call a timeout. We'll go for one more play here. We'll throw a ball right into the end zone. Either we're going to score a touchdown or we're kicking that field goal to end the half. Darnell Mooney on the slant. Nice route. There we go, Mooney. Good game for you last week. Let's hopefully do it again. Defense did give up a long touchdown drive to start the second half, but our offense is answering back here. We are in the goal line. 13-10 here late in the third quarter. A couple guys in the back of the end zone ran out of the back of the end zone. I was hoping Komet would give me a block, but we'll take a few yards of field to get out of bounds. I'll ignore the fact that I took a big hit there. Halfback stretch to the right. See if Montgomery can't find a hole and get into the end zone. Nope. I probably could have bounced that, but I wasn't sure. Micah Parsons is on that side of the field. I should have ran the opposite way. Run a little RPO action here. I'm looking at either Montgomery or Velus Jones. I thought that guard was going to block up the middle. That's not a fumble. Not a fumble. Looks like the Bout is going to review it for us. Give me that ball back inside the 1 yard line. Beautiful. We'll take a 4th and goal. They may want us to kick it, but we're so close. We're so close. I'm going to just line up and punch it up the middle. If we can't score on this play, they at least have to go 99 yards. Nice job. Way to make some moves, guys. Take a 2-score lead here late in the 3rd. Give us a chance at our 3rd win of the season. After a little bit of back and forth for a few minutes, they did end up kicking a field goal on us. Hit the ball on 3rd and 5. About midfield. It is midfield. Velus Jones out route. Stopped his route on the out again. It's happening a lot with the CPU. 6 minutes left. They got the ball on my side of the field. It's a huge 3rd and 6 for both sides. I love the force and incompletion here. We're not getting a ton of gameplay this game. Not a ton of material or content to work with. He get beat. He did get beat. Nice hit, Brisker. He held on to it, though. 750 receiving yards. This is a week 8. My dog crying in the background. Do you guys hear my kid? He's in my grandmother's house right now. Or his grandmother's house, my apologies. Hear the dog whining in the background. Get to him. Oh, nice block, CeeDee Lamb. That was impressive. Came in and picked up Roquan in the middle of that line. Let Zeke get down to the 1 yard line. Is that where they're at? I'm impressed by that block. Get to him. Get to him. Alright, their offensive line's just too good for us. We're not quite there yet. Gave up 10 points in the 4th quarter. We got 4 minutes and 20 seconds left here to answer. They're going to give me a chance. Offense with a quick 3 and out. Defense taking over 2.5 minutes left. Looks like it may be another heartbreaker if we can't get a stop here. Get to him. Come on. Too much time. Alright, forcing a completion. Dak stats, 22 for 35, 250 yards, touchdown and a pick. That's much more realistic, I would hope, as opposed to giving up 400 yards to Davis Mills. Halfback stretch. Get to him, guys. Come on. Alright. A 3rd and 5 here, 2:20 left. We can get a stop here. We're going to give our offense a chance. They ran the clock down to the 2-minute warning. We're going to need some pressure here on this 3rd down. Nope. Wide open down the sideline. They stayed in bounds, though. Pickett. What the hell was that, Kyler Gordon? We're running cover 3. You're supposed to run with that guy, and he just ran away from him. Just let him score, why don't we? Nice hit, Eddie Jackson. I probably should have let him just score this. We had a chance still, but start taking our timeouts here after this play. Nice hit again, Eddie Jackson. I hate to compliment you because you can't cover to save your life. We managed the clock somewhat well. If we can just keep making tackles. If we can hold them to a field goal here, give us ourselves about 50, 55 seconds after the kickoff return, I'll be very happy with where we're at. It's a huge play right here. Huge 3rd down. I don't think they're passing. Nice play, Jackson. Hell yeah. Huge play by our vet back there in the defensive backfield. You keep playing like that, and may have to keep you this offseason. Alright, we're getting the ball with 53 seconds left. Held them to a field goal on that last drive, which is huge. Hopefully I don't throw a pick again like I did last week against the Patriots and we had a chance to at least tie it up. As I say that, overthrowing Velus Jones in the middle of the field. We don't have any timeouts left. We gotta get Cairo to the 39-yard line. It looks like I want to get a little bit closer because I've been a little iffy personally on field goals this season. And he doesn't have the strongest leg in the NFL. Come on, jump him up. Come on, catch that. Atta boy. Hey, you're still in bounds. I'll take it. Let's hurry up. Keep moving. Commit one more. That was a weird pass. I wanted to throw it a little bit deeper, make a jump ball out of it, but I didn't do the animation very well. "23 seconds left. Jones did beat him, but we overthrew that route. Come on. Fields, you got to be a little bit more accurate in these late game situations. I don't know if we have enough time to get down there and spike it if we throw something over the middle of the field. Another bad pass. Alright. Got a 4th down here. Need to make something happen. Don't got enough time to throw over the middle of the field, so we have to throw something towards the sideline. And I got O'Shaughnessy and Pringle as my 2 main routes here. I'm not super stoked about that, but I think Pringle's got a linebacker on him. He stopped running his route. He made that catch, got out of bounds. They didn't say he got down? Are you kidding me? We probably weren't winning that game anyway. Madden took a play away from me, but it's alright. Another tough loss for us. Our team's playing very well the last 2 weeks. We're just not quite closing these games out. Dak had 290 yards, touchdown and a pick. Fields did not throw an interception this game. Completion percentage was not great, though. We ran the ball, not well, but we ran a lot. Both running backs were pretty similar in production today. Cole Kmet had a good game for us. CeeDee Lamb had a couple big catches against us. And that big block against Roquan impressed the hell out of me. Dalton Schultz, pretty solid tight end. Mooney's had back-to-back games where he played very well. And if we can keep that momentum going into next season, and through the end of this season, get ourselves another target out there, I'm happy with the way things look. Eddie Jackson led our team in tackles. He had 4 or 5 huge hits today on, I think, just Ezekiel Elliott alone. I'm not going to pronounce that man's name because I don't want to be disrespectful and mispronounce it. But he tore us apart. Robert Quinn did get a sack today. Luke Gifford, DeMarcus Lawrence, Kelvin Joseph all getting themselves half a sack. Jalen Johnson got that interception in the first half for us. I really thought after that tone in the first quarter that we were going to run away with this game, and we didn't put our foot in the gas pedal. That's back-to-back heartbreaking losses for us here. A couple of games we had a chance to win. We played well enough into the win. We just couldn't close out. We are facing the Dolphins this coming week, but first we're going to go ahead and hop over at these stats, look at these standings, see if anything's really standing out for us. We'll start off with the standings. In the AFC, the Ravens and Chiefs each only have 1 loss. Ravens are up to 7-1. 6-game winning streak. Anybody surprising down here? Raiders, Titans. A couple of teams that you think would have some winning records. Dolphins adding Tyreek Hill and a bunch of other pieces this offseason. Teron Armstead. They went all in to try and get some pieces around Tua and make them a winning team, and it's not looking like he's the answer, at least the record-wise. Jaguars are up to 3-5. The Steelers at 2-6. They started off 0-4, which means they've gone 2-2 the last 4 games, improving a little bit. NFC, the Packers did pick up their second loss. 49ers are right behind them, as the Giants are, and the Panthers. A couple of surprising teams up here. A lot of middle-of-the-road teams here in the NFC. Lions, Bears, the Buccaneers, and the Rams being down here. I thought they were going to turn it around a little bit after that quarter of the season mark. We took a look at records. Bucs are on a 3-game losing streak. The Rams haven't won in 5 weeks. And the Falcons are down there holding that number 1 pick. Now, the Rams losing is huge because they do not have their own first-round pick. They've been giving those up. I think they don't have one until like 2074 or something like that from the Jalen Ramsey and Matt Stafford trades. Besides the point, if the Lions can get themselves 2 top 10 picks, especially one of them looks like top 5 the season ended right now, I wouldn't be that upset about paying Jared Goff the money they're paying him. Taking a quick look here at the last 4 weeks Player of the weeks. We got Kirk Cousins. I'm pretty sure that was against us, which I'm not excited about. Lamar Jackson, 4 touchdowns. Casey Hayward with a pick 6. I believe that's Jonathan Grenard. I may be wrong on that. He played really well for the Texans in real life. He's got a lot of upside. One of the few bright spots in that defense, literally just that team in general. Carson Wentz. Carl Wentz. 380 yards, 4 touchdowns for him. Joe Burrow threw 5 of them for himself. Devondre Campbell with a pick. Huge pickup for the Packers in the middle of the season last year. Casey Hayward with 4 sacks. Daniel Jones picking up 4 touchdowns. Justin Herbert, my favorite quarterback in the NFL. I'm sorry, Justin Fields, but you didn't come from Oregon, and you don't have a cannon like that. Rasul Douglas, another big pickup by the Packers this past season. Tom Brady at the age of 65, still throwing for 400 yards. Lamar Jackson, 5 passing touchdowns. He's not just your running back. Evans down there with a huge game, 11 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 picks. Xavier Howard, 8 tackles and 2 picks. Huge defensive games as well. Take our first look at the annual awards now that we're past week 8. Lamar Jackson's up there for MVP, followed by Mac Jones, Joe Burrow, Pat Mahomes. My money is on a quarterback winning it this season. Zach Taylor, coming off a Super Bowl appearance at 6-2, is still coach of the year. Bob Saleh, 3-5, being 4th place is pretty nice to see. AFC, we'll just go through these quickly. I don't want to waste everybody's time. Offensive Player of the Year right now, Lamar Jackson, Jeffrey Simmons at Depoy. Kenny Pickett, Offensive Rookie of the Year. He's the only rookie quarterback really playing, as nobody's going to beat him. David Ajobo, he had that one game we saw earlier in this season where he had a ton of tackles for a loss. I think it might have been just the season stat. He had a ton of tackles for a loss. Mac Jones leading the quarterback. Jonathan Taylor, stud for the Colts, leading the running back. Devontae Parker just had a huge game against us. Ronnie Stanley leading offensive line. Jeffrey Simmons, if he's up there for Defensive Player of the Year, defensive line makes sense as well. Khalil Mack, I hate the fact that you're not in a Bears uniform anymore. Xavier Howard, just saw that 2-pick game he had. Rodrigo Blankenship. I actually just watched a highlight, not a low light, of him missing an overtime field goal for Georgia in college. And I hated the fact that they did that to him because this man's a great kicker in the NFL. Taking off in the NFC, Kyler Murray leading the Offensive Player of the Year award at 3-5. Preston Smith stepping up for that Packers defense. Velus Jones, Offensive Rookie of the Year lead right now. I would love that. Andrew Booth Jr. Daniel Jones is the best quarterback. Okay. Delvin Cook, top running back. Randall Cobb, because this is 2016 again. David Bakhtiari. Packers are running away with these awards. Aaron Donald on the 1-6 Rams. He's still getting the job done. Preston Smith, another Packer. Adoree Jackson. I wouldn't have expected to see that with the other defensive backs that are in this league, but I respect it. Younghoe Koo. Take a look at our team stats quickly. Justin Fields, we looked at him in the quarter of the season mark. He's played significantly well since then. Completion percentage is still a little bit low. It's still low. It's at 50%. Touchdown to pick ratio is improved, and his play is improved overall, up to 2,000 yards. David Montgomery's on pace to get 1,000 yards this season, but he's doing it on 700 carries because he only averages 3.3 a carry. Darnell Mooney, 32 catches for 600 yards. Velus Jones, 31 catches for 450 yards. Darnell Mooney is our red zone target as well, which is a little weird with him only being 5'10". I would like to get Cole Kmet involved a little bit more. Braxton Jones and Tevin Jenkins are 2 biggest holes in the offensive line. Roquan leading the team with 56 tackles. Robert Quinn, he missed 3 weeks. 4 weeks, and he still leads our team in tackles for a loss. Justin Jones, defensive tackle from the Chargers, I believe, leading our team in sacks, which is upsetting. And Jalen Johnson has 2 picks, Roquan with 1, and Kyler Gordon with 1. Quick look at the league leaders, and we'll go ahead and go about our day. Jameis Winston, leading the league in passing yards. Behind him, Tom Brady, Mac Jones. Tua Talked to him a second ago. They're not playing super well. It looks like it may be because of those interceptions he's throwing. Patrick Mahomes, 2,300 yards, 20 touchdowns, only 1 interception, averaging 9 yards per pass attempt is unreal. Joe Burrow, 25 touchdowns, leading the league. 2 of his 13 interceptions are not looking great right now. Drew Lock, they started the season off 4-0, I believe the Seahawks did. I didn't notice where they were at before. He's still not playing well, though. Nick Chubb leading the league in rushing yards by a significant amount. Kamara, Eckler, Chris Carson with 6 touchdowns each. CeeDee Lamb had a huge week against us. Mike Evans leading in catches. CeeDee Lamb, Auden Tate. They don't have any weapons over there in Atlanta. Good God. Other than Kyle Pitts. Randall Cobb leading the NFL in touchdowns. Makes sense why he's receiver of the year. He's having a good season based on those stats right there. Behind him, Devontae Parker, Sterling Shepard, Terrace Marshall, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Odd group of people leading the league in touchdowns. Deion Jones leading in tackles. DeMarcus Lawrence there with 14 tackles for a loss. Jeffrey Simmons leading the NFL with 12 sacks. Myles Garrett had 7.5 sacks after week 4. Xavier Howard, Darius Leonard, and Dory Jackson with all 4 interceptions each. And nothing on punt return. Alright, well, we'll end it right there. Couple heartbreakers in a row, and I appreciate you guys sticking through it if you did. And I'll catch you later.